Alright. Man, there's just some shit in this world that don't make no sense to me. You know, as a sensible human being. I'm sure all of you are familiar with the Tiger Woods incident from years ago when he went around sleeping with a lot of people. A lot of white women and all that shit, you know. No variety whatsoever. And, you know, he did it because he could. Now, the media and a bunch of Christians took this opportunity to label this act as a sex addiction. They took that opportunity to label it as a fucking sex addiction. Really now? Really? Really? A fucking sex addiction, really? So, you're telling me that people actually spend money on this, tax dollars, all that bullshit, towards these facilities called sex rehab facilities. And somehow they teach a man not to enjoy sex or not to want it too much. I don't know. You're telling me people actually think sexual addiction is fucking real. Sex addiction and masturbating addiction. Whatever the fuck. Masturbation addiction. Whatever you want to call that shit. Motherfuckers over here talking about, see, that shit is real. Look, if you masturbate too much, it will affect your life negatively. And, you know, get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. You telling me if I jack off 3 times a day, I'm going to regret it in the morning? Fuck no. I'm going to be like, hell yeah, I was fucking worth it. Does it waste time? Yes. But so do many other pastimes. You're telling me that fucking Tiger Woods had a golf addiction too because he was a fucking star? Oh, well, you know, as you can see, his grip was quite firm on the golf club, and his swing was accurate. This man has an acute golf addiction. He should be taken to a fucking rehab for that shit, too. Really? You hear this shit? Sex addiction? Really? Really? So you're telling me, all you upstanding people of the world and shit, that, I wouldn't have a lot of sex either. With all that money, I'd give it to children and charity and just love my wife. Get the fuck out of here. I don't think cheating is right either, but at the same time, you can't tell me it's easy not to cheat when you're a celebrity. A lot of you no-names out there can say that easy as hell because you don't got nobody chasing after you. Any motherfucker who sits alone in his basement says, and as soon as I find my woman, I'll get her and never let go. That's a fantasy, son. Well, you're quite affiliated with fantasy, seeing as you're in your basement. But, anyway, I mean, put yourself in their position, please. It is so easy to go rampant when you have the money and charisma to actually do so. You know, a lot of weak-minded people like to judge the strong and the popular. But, I guarantee you motherfuckers, as soon as you get thrown into that spot, you're going to be doing the same thing. Or at least you're going to have a hard time not doing that shit. You're going to be like, damn, I can see why Tiger succumbed. It wasn't so easy. It ain't so easy. You know, instead of condemning people who do this, you should be like, hey, man, at least you tried. At least you fucking tried. And can you imagine the basketball players and all the other fucking people in sports who have to deal with this shit? You should see as somehow women own society now, and whenever a man cheats, he should be punished for it. What about them kids? He ain't gonna be a role model to them kids now. You gonna help them kids? You gonna be a role model to them kids? Get the fuck out of people's face. Do not force your values like that on other people. You expect them to like follow the same standard as you just because you think it's a good standard. Get the fuck out of here. Half of the motherfuckers talking that shit don't even have any kids. And if they do, they're nowhere to be found because they're out in some other state while that kid lives somewhere else. Oh shit, I got a kid. Let me get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Makes me sick. You can be a Christian, whatever religion you want to be. But don't go around acting all self-righteous now because you're not perfect. And you know damn well you're not perfect, man. Over here with that bullshit. Thinking you special because you haven't broken any rules yet. You're not the end of your life yet. You don't know what the fuck you'll do in the future, and yet you over here talking about, well, I'll never cheat on my wife. Really now? Really? How good of a wife could Tiger's wife have been if at the first sign of trouble, well, the first 15 signs of trouble, she takes his money and buys an island with that shit? She takes his money and buys an island with it. You're telling me that you took a vow with this motherfucker and you're going to be like, but as soon as you fuck with me, I can understand her leaving him because 15 women, that is a lot. But you're gonna go take his money and buy an island. That's not real love. You like the fact that he had power and you were attracted to that shit. But you cannot tell me that you really love somebody and you're gonna be like, as soon as he fucks up, I'm gonna take all his money and all. I mean, he worked for that money and you don't take it and buy an island and his kids and the kids. Come on, that ain't right. America gotta get this shit straight, man. It ain't so easy to be popular. It's funny too, because you look on CNN, you see the ugliest motherfuckers talking about this shit. He should be punished. All of his sponsors should be taken from him. Where's my insulin? He shouldn't be. He's a disappointment. And as soon as I see this motherfucker on a fucking golf field, I'm throwing a hot dog at his ass. That's what I'm doing. That's the first thing I'm doing. And you can see he's taking a toll on the poor, man. I don't even like Tiger Woods. As soon as he said, I'm a Malaysian, I said, fuck him. But I'll never tell anyone that he shouldn't have cheated on his wife. How do you know that? I can understand like fucking friends of the family saying that shit. The only time it's allowed is when you see Halle Berry. Because I don't understand why you would want to cheat on her. I'd never cheat on Halle Berry. I know I sound just like the motherfuckers who I was criticizing right now. But I'll take that chance for Halle.
Jessica Alba.
What was that? Jessica Alba, apparently, too. Okay. You cheat on her in a second. You can't even remember her name. Anywho. And back to this sexual addiction they're trying to throw at the kids now. If you have sex, you're going to get an addiction. You're going to get an addiction. There's something called overindulging on something. Yes, you can do that. You can overindulge on anything. But you're telling me, you're in a group of friends. We're in like a group of your boys, you know, just chilling, playing video games. You're telling me your dick is going to tell you, I gotta masturbate now. I gotta fat now. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. If I know anyone who's like that, please tell me beforehand, because I don't want to be around you. If you exist. I mean, I personally don't think anybody like that exists. Like, if they have to, then we're not masturbating. I mean, people just like to feel good. Is there a problem with that shit? Yeah. Oh, you'll get prostate cancer. Oh, what doesn't give you cancer these days? The way I look at it is you're going to die anyway. You might as well do what you enjoy. Anything's better than smoking and drinking, too. I mean, come on. You harm more people with smoking than you do with masturbating. Well, technically, is that true? Considering the children you spit out of your dick? I mean, they die anyway. But we're not going to get into all that huge discussion. I'm gonna keep it simple. The way I see it is, y'all got to stop being preachy for real, man. Y'all got to stop being so fucking preachy, man. Nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. As we all know, at the end of the day, as soon as it comes to you, you're going to be doing the same shit. Quite frankly, it's a pain in the ass that you got to be dealing with this shit. And you see motherfuckers who are hypnotized by this bullshit. I have sex addiction too. I'm a 30-year-old virgin with a horrible diet, and I don't work out or anything, and I have erectile dysfunction. It's like, no wonder. You're dying, son. Masturbation ain't killing you. You're killing yourself. I'm a 30-year-old virgin. Look. I'm pretty sure your dick starts malfunctioning by the time you're like 30 or 40 or 50 or some shit. You ain't getting no pussy. I'm pretty sure it would malfunction. And then you beat your dick 10 times a day. 10 times a day, every fucking day. And you wonder why your dick's not working. You're going to blame, you'll be like, I have a problem. Well, you probably do. Honestly, I don't know why. But people are categorizing everyone else with you. The 10-time motherfucker. Every day. I don't even know anyone who could beat their dick that many times. But honestly, I don't know anybody that talks about it openly. Well, actually, I do, but not to that extent. Right, Dirty D?
You call me out like that on national internet?
Everybody knows I'm just joking. You're the cleanest motherfucker I know.
Thank you, Uncle.
You gonna call me out like that, giving people away names and shit? Shut the fuck up, dog. Anywho. Anyway. I can't stand it. I don't care. I can't stand it. It ends now. It ends now. As I make this video and as I upload it to the tube, it ends now. The sexual addiction shit has got to stop. It's an illusion. It's not real. You're chasing fucking imaginary things. You'll never get everyone to believe this bullshit. Anyone who does, people say, look at everyone else who agrees with it. It's true. It's true. You know, look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's not so fake now, is it? How many idiots thought the world was ending before the date came? And 2012 is the last chance you get, because you motherfuckers been talking about 2012 forever. You made a shitty ass movie about it. You made a shitty ass movie about 2012, and I'm tired of this shit. Everybody knows the world ain't ending then. It'd be funny if it ended on January 1st, though. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked. Just because you get a bunch of idiots to believe your bullshit does not mean it's real. Bullshit, at the end of the day, is bullshit. Motherfuckers everywhere think Michael Jordan will lose to LeBron. Obvious bullshit. Doesn't make it mean it's real? I don't think so. I don't think so, right? I mean, come on, man. Come on, son. Numbers really don't mean that much, honestly. If that was the case, Call of Duty would be the best shooter ever. And we all know how untrue that is. We all do. Anyone with a brain, anyway. But seriously, enough with the sex addiction bullshit. I cannot stress it enough. Shut the fuck up about it. Oh, scientists show that, you're telling me a man who works out every day, has a healthy diet, and masturbates frequently is going to have, like, some kind of fucking mental disorder? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, when I look at a woman, I can't even get a boner anymore. That's when you know you're just doing it too much and calm it down. You calm that shit. If you stop masturbating for a week, I guarantee you your dick will start working again. There's no way in hell. People have functioning dicks at the age of 90 and shit. You're telling me you're 30 and you ruined it because you have the internet? It gets your expectations too high. If you're an idiot, yes. If you're an idiot, you're looking at this shit. Oh, I hope so. I hope I walk in on a pizza party and I get my dick sucked by an Indian girl and 2 other Japanese chicks at the same time. That shit ain't gonna happen to you. You ain't Michael Jordan. You ain't no basketball playing motherfucker. That shit ain't gonna happen to you. If you're an idiot, you'll believe that shit though. You're an idiot jerking off, looking at porn like, this one day is gonna happen to me. In that case, you probably got bigger problems than fucking erectile dysfunction, don't you? And it's a surprise you're not dead. Watching Superman, you jump out of the fucking window thinking you can fly. You dumbass. Man, I'm thirsty. I might address this later, but this thing is the longest video I've made yet. Peace out.